mask on, stop at the door, and I walk in the store. I'm petrified by what's in my eye. Can I take your order? Sir, are you okay? I was just staring towards her. I was caught in my tracks, I completely zoned out. The girl in the store was something to talk about. Hey, am I bad? I was drawing a blank. Can I get the coffee? $2 from my bank. Yup, no problem, I'll make that right away. Are you sure you're okay? I didn't want to say. Should have said something, spoke my mind, but now she's in my head for the rest of time. Will I get another chance? I may never know. If she's hearing this, then I hope she'll know. You might find it weird, I wrote about you, but I couldn't keep it in, I had to spew. Yeah, this is about you, that one interaction. I'll keep coming back to get the reaction with the guy.
Not giving it these, I never even
22.2%.
Imagine what could have been if I had said something. Felt something, 'cause I swear I saw blushing. But I'll never know, I'll never know, yeah, I'll never know, yeah, I'll never know, oh, well, I'll never know, I'll never know. I'll never know, and I'll never know, and I'll never know, I'll never know, yeah, I'll never know, and I'll never know, and I'll never know, I'll never know, I'll never know, I'll never know, and I'll never know, I'll never know, I'll never know, I'll never know, and I'll never know, I'll never know, I'll never know, and I'll never know. I kinda feel like losing life. What great witness does a man of great strife make in the night? Life without light.
All right, everyone, welcome to our final shifts over here at the coffee store. I am your host, Ace, also known as Acey Poo. Let me change over to the game. So we got a new follower, Zika Headed Bitch, or Bish. Thank you for following, my man, or female. I don't know what you are, but thank you for following. So, anyway, to catch you up, since I believe this is your first time being here, Zika. So we run a coffee shop and it's kind of just a visual novel. It talks a lot about different things. There's a couple of people who are very interesting. Tibin with the raid, my man. Thank you for coming on over, dude. All right, let's get into our final shifts. Welcome. Oh, it's you. Hey, AC Poo. How's the night so far? It's calm, as usual. I've got a slight problem, though. Huh? What happened? My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have... Wait, hold on. One sec. I think I wrote it the long game. Oh, wait. No. No, I didn't. Never mind. Man, that's a bummer. Don't worry. I can still serve the coffee. Hold on. Yo, Tibin. Uh-oh. Hold up. Sorry, I think something happened. Where were we? We should be here. Yes, okay. For some reason, the game decided to load into an old save. I don't know why. Thursday, October 1st, 2020. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Rachel Valencia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020. Gail Nyman and Makura Karumi to collaborate for new LP. Yeah, apparently it's pronounced bitch, but Twitch won't let me say it, so I put bish. Yeah, I get that, dude. But yeah, also my automod decided to not allow you to say bitch, but I have no idea why it's that strict. I have it on pretty loose. Alright, let's start the day. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you've come very early today. I was wondering why it was lighting up red, and then I recalled, yeah, I have automod on. Oh, yeah. Is there anything I can help you with? There's definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Excuse me? What? Okay, so for Zika and Tibin, since you guys weren't here the last stream, this is Neil. He's an alien. His entire role in life is just to breed. Basically, he's every college fuckboy. Except he's an alien. What? Why? We've learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and nonverbal communication here. Yes, Neil Armstrong, alien F-boy. Yes, you got it exactly right, Tibin. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true. But it's not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we learned from them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. Sorry about that. I had a sneeze come on. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you are applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through a certain process before you finally get the job. If you get it at all. Oh. Let me think this over, if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Thank you. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is it? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might not come here for a drink, work, or something to read. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy. But you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Nonverbal signs? Yes. That will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking, or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron though, to help keep your suit clean, and to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit for the job. Drop the volume down just a bit, sorry. It is... Alright then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay, let's start the night. Alright, so we hired an employee to take over our shifts, apparently. Welcome. Holy wow. What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Asipu, what's going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. It's not that. Neil is just helping out. You've never looked like somebody who needs help. There's a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who's getting help from the barista, not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this, on one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya? If I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yes. How did she find out? Remember my fateful meeting with the higher up in the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift, and the higher up mentioned our encounter to her. Oh, I have a request from the alien. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. So, because she was... Hold on. How does the game sound, by the way? I'll just drop it a little bit because it's loud on my end for whatever reason. So her poor performance was because she was writing her novel at work, and her boss found out about it, and realized immediately that that's what was causing it. It's now a bit quiet? Okay. I guess let me actually one less. Back. So, because she was focusing a lot of her time on writing her novel rather than her news stories, so she wasn't able to do the job that she was actually supposed to be doing. There we go. But we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Huh? You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a really nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing according to our senses. It was. So, what did you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite. Our favorite? Anything. I will trust you with the decision. Okay, so this is where we start just doing milk. No. Alright, so for her we can do something milky. Tibbin, do you think Freya would like some chalky milk? Milk me AC. God damn. I need to get that quote bot like in yours, Tibbin, just so that way I can have it here and be quote number 1. Milk me AC poo, Tibbin. Milk. Oops. Reset, hold on. Choco powder, milk. There we go. She's getting some chalky milk. Oh, it's a chocolate latte. We can do some latte art. Your favorite, Tib. All right, let's show off my horrible skills. Put in a good amount of milk. All right, let's etch this. Let's go that way. Adding some cream, I see. Yep, I am doing that, Tibbin. She said she wanted it extra creamy, right? Like, she said that, right? Like, I didn't just make that up in my own mind. She was like, AC Poo, I want it extra creamy, please. I may have been watching too much Engaz lately. Oh, God. I heard edge instead of etch. Oh, well, you know, I mean, we were talking about cream. Here's your drink, especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is going to brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks. But today, I might have an idea why. Aw, she hated it. Oh well. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines, and if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable. Even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya? We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races. She wanted the milky milk? Yeah, she probably did. And some chicken nuggers. And we do not think that infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil, Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh. We are glad to hear that. Nuggies. Oh, man. That was a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of community. Apparently, I need to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number. But full-time? I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. Analytics man of Freya. That is pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think I should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. If we counted based on the number of words, it seems like it would be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That's pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand, from languages to arts. Right again. But you're not wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it is still a valid parameter. Definitely. Cool. Do I have Chatbot from Slobs? I do not. I have Moobot. Yeah, I just have Moobot. That didn't sound like you at all, Neil. I guess you're really learning something on Earth. Oh, another guest. Neil. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. Oh, okay. I'll need to get those later on. So Tibin, this is Myrtle. You remember the orc? She is a game programmer who it's unclear currently if she's dating another customer, but she might be. But yeah. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Right, coffee, ginger. Wait, reset. Coffee, ginger. If I remember right, that should be ginger coffee. Ah, Jahe Turbruck. Let's serve it. Your order is ready. Not bad. Thanks. Damn, is it bad that I'm rooting for both the orc lady and the succubus lady? No, not at all. You're welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst, Neil. Some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Ah, pardonist. I was just training Neil in how to talk with the customers here. I can't decide who I'm into more. Well, which one would you rather do milky things with? I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? Oh, no, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve. But we will try. Step by step. One small step for you. You can't choose. Honestly, I was kind of hoping Freya and AC Poo would get together, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, one small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you're not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? Yep. Basically, they're just going to reference Neil Armstrong a lot. No special occasion. It's just... And... Judging by the squishy noise, Aqua! So this is Aqua, Tibin. Her entire job is basically researching graphics and how to make them better. So that's why these two get along so well. And are also possibly dating. They haven't said yet, but I'm assuming she's not useless like Aqua from... No, I don't believe so, but I've not seen Konosuba, so... I'm sorry, I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? I already told the barista... Oh my god, why the hell is there no caps and I can't read this fucking shit? I already told the barista to call... Oh, I already told the barista to call the cops when he's here. Said he was going to breed here. Where's AC Poo? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Yeah, like, I haven't even heard of that anime, so I don't know anything about it. Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It's alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here, anyway? We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It's time for our break anyway, so here's the deal. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, AC Poo. Same one with Megaman, Explosion Girl, and Darkness. Ah, okay. Very nice of you to do this, AC Poo. It's nothing, really. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Yeah, I kind of am familiar with those two. Just in, like, clips, or not really clips, but, like, GIFs and, screen caps on Tumblr. Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Not really memes, more like captures from the animes with subtitles that somewhat are memes. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves just to this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. What? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. That is why we decided that the next event will be our target. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is what we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. We know. We are also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So, our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing, we're just friends, you know? We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see? I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today, I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway. But, wait. If you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya? It should be your, not your. Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How'd you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. Fourth wall break, yup. So, you're done with your game? There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? Be alien self-aware. Yup. That depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about pacing, control, and UI UX. Everything is fine, everything is fine. It must be fun to finish working on your creation. It surely removes some of the weight on my chest, just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job, and if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. Even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done, doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya, but please, be more confident. I'm starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know? After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app. And then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know? Some of them are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through, is it more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through? So I'm sure you'll both be fine. Ugh. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, you know? Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I really am sorry. I know. I said thanks already, right? But you put emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. Aqua. I'm sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kind of get what you're dealing with. Although, it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight. But no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes. I don't really work on them, not directly. So what do you work on? A secret project. I'll tell you under friend DA, okay? Alright, I'm not with the paper anymore anyway. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or, worst case, another FMC game in a different game. Or genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? That's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write for years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. So far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai. That's what they said. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others when they're going through a crunch cycle. They need to hit the most impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks are considered the 7 samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined this company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're so burned out. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. And I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take one... You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will? I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forgot about it now, for now. Or forget about it for now. Hey, okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? All right. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? Yeah, Aqua's making moves. No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time. Oh. Okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. Okay, see you folks later. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know. But not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please, take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house? I definitely won't say no. So, milky milk for Freya. Oh god. Okay, so Tibin, I don't know if you were here during the pre-show, but did you hear my nephew's band's song, "Girl in the Girl in the Coffee Store"? You were not. Okay. So my nephew has a band called Total Eclipse. They have a song called "Girl in the Coffee Store." Um, anyway, part of the reason why I kind of wanted to play this game was just because that song kind of reminded me of it. And then, so as I was playing, I was kind of realizing like, well, hey, this is going on in my real life. So this is a nice little interlude. So the song is about how the singer goes into a coffee shop and he sees this girl and he's like, holy shit, like she's the prettiest girl ever. I can't even like think what the hell do I want from a coffee shop. And I had that moment today where I was like staring at the menu and like I looked down. I shouldn't say look down. It wasn't like she was like 3 feet tall. But like I looked off the menu and was like met with this girl, and I was just like, holy shit, what do I order? Yeah, can I get yeah, it was like that. And I was just kind of dumbfounded. I'm like, man, stupid Aaron writing stupid songs about stupid people in coffee stores. That is now happening to me. You've been there, yeah. I feel like it's a common experience, but like for me, it's just like, holy crap, why is this song written about this? And now I'm experiencing it. New Healthier Furious sedative might be available sooner. Action video game Raising Hell blamed for violence in schools. The Evening Whispers is with the people for stricter gun laws. Alright, let's see who's coming in. Welcome. Bailey's! Evening. Am I the first customer tonight? You are. That's new. Uh-oh. Freya's not here? She said she's coming later tonight. Got something to do with meeting some fellow writer friends. Why not do it here? It's her favorite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time. Just not as much as her. Writers gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. I've known them for some years now. She has this habit, you know? If she said they're friends, it means they're just hanging out normally. But if she said they were writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Either giving each other feedback on their latest drafts, or sharing and validating ideas. Interesting. They even use code words for meeting up. Oh, it's not like that. She doesn't even realize that's what she says. I just picked up on it. It's even more interesting. Are you always so observant? It's part of the job. Why's that? People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others, but their body language can be loud and clear. It can tell you a lot of things, whether they need a friendly ear or just want to be alone. It applies to what they're ordering as well. Because, you know, sometimes what people want is not what they need. That's deeper than I would have thought. So, what are you reading from me now? I won't say. Why? Because you need a good, hard, swift kick in the ass. That would break the charm. The hell was that? I guess you can say this much. Whatever I say or do to our customers, it's always related to what I'm getting from their body language. Including our interaction now. Man, now I see why you didn't want to share. Even that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything. What are you having tonight? Hot chocolate. With ginger and cinnamon. Heard that's a good drink for a bitter heart. Ooh. Cinnamon. Alright, let's see if I got the order right. Bitter heart. Hey! Let's serve it. Free up the succubus. You would like that, Tibbin, wouldn't you? You're a pretty romantic person, huh? Spending extra time decorating this drink? Only for special people and special drinks. Say, Acey-poo, tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything. How old are you? Old enough to open a coffee shop. Oh man, I guess I should say sorry for asking that. It's alright. But that's the only answer I can give. Now you're making me wonder. What should I ask next? Oh, hello everyone. Why are you both looking at me like that? Rhea, you look horrible. No, I don't. Yeah, you do. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to echo our dear barista. Yeah, you do. What happened? You'd better be asking what didn't happen, because the answer would be proper sleep and decent progress on my draft. You need to rest. And miss my deadline? Only true people of culture can be with her. Well, Bailey's is clearly of culture. I mean, he looks like a bottle of Bailey's, and his name is Bailey's. How much more culture do you need? And miss my deadline? Hell no. Sorry, Bailey's. I won't be able to keep you company. Weeb culture. Lol. Because I have to finish this thing. And for that, I'll need a whole hell of a lot of espresso. Are you sure about that? You really should just rest. Get something to help you sleep. Espresso, please. All right, let's serve up her espresso. I don't want to do this. You really need to have a rest, Freya. Just give me the damned espresso. Okay. This will keep me from falling asleep. How was the meeting? It was pretty good. I got a lot of good advice. But that also means things, and not a small number of them, mind you, need to be rewritten. Oh. It's not that bad. Rewriting is part of the process. It's just that, I'm going to my usual corner. Thanks to your coffee, I might make it through the night. She looks horrible. She does. But don't worry about her. She'll finish it. This isn't the first time she's acted like this? No. But this time, the stakes are pretty high. So, what brings you here today? I'm not even sure myself. I had no plan tonight, and this place just came to mind, out of the blue. I'll have to thank your subconscious then. I guess you should. And? Lua! Tibbin, your girl's here! Not sure whether I should thank it or not, though. Hi, Lua. Hi, Bailey's. How... You first. No, you first. I was just gonna ask, how are you doing? I'm fine, thanks. How about you? I'm good, yeah. I think I need to order something first. Oh, of course. Go ahead. Hi, AC Poo. What are you having this evening, Miss Lua? Gingerbread coffee, please. Okay, I think I remember how to make that. If I had to take a guess, coffee, ginger? If I had to take a guess? Ginger coffee. Nope. Hold. Damn. Okay, so that wasn't it. Let's trash it. Alright, don't worry. We can just throw stuff out. So, it's gingerbread coffee. So, I know we need coffee and ginger, but I don't know the order. I want to say coffee, ginger, cinnamon. Let's try that. Hey, damn, Tibbin. Coming in clutch there, my man. Here it is. Thank you. My grandma used to make this drink for me. It reminds me so much of her. It reminds me of when I was growing up with my family. How's work? It's going pretty okay. You? I'm not taking any new jobs at the moment because, well, you know. Yeah, I get it. You have enough in your savings, right? That's a very low thing to ask. But yeah, I do. Thanks to that last annoying job. It went well in the end. It kinda did. They paid me on time at least. And the pay was amazing. How long are you planning to take a break for? I don't know. Until my problems are settled, I guess. And what problems are those? I'll tell you this, but don't tell anyone, okay? Not even AC Poo, who's standing in front of us? Not even AC Poo. Well, son of a bitch, I want to be in on this. Okay, so there's this girl. I love her. We've been going out for a few years. Bailey's needs to get out of there. We've been going out for a few years, but I'm not really sure where we stand now. How can you not be sure? We had an argument about a week ago. It wasn't anything new, but somehow things escalated uncontrollably. Why is that? I assume both of us were just tired, knowing that we're fighting against centuries of tradition. We haven't really talked since our last fight. Tiven, you're about to lose your girl. Come on, get into the coffee shop, man. What are you doing? Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea. But I can't bring myself to start the conversation. Why? I'm not even sure about that. Pride, maybe? Or tiredness? Or knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for everyone anyway. Bailey's, I have a question. Go ahead. What do you think she's feeling right now? To be honest, I don't know. She's not like me, that's for sure. She's not like me, that's for sure. Thankfully. Why? At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. Screw this man, he's got no backbone. Yeah, that's true. See, he just needs a shot of liquid courage. I recommend some Bailey's. I'm glad I'm not a freelancer. It means I can just take a break from work without so many problems. I'm not a professional as her, you see. I think you're wrong. Really? If I were her, I would find it difficult to live life as usual. But I put on a lot of masks, just to hide the feelings that I was through. That sounds difficult and uncomfortable. You need to get out of this coffee shop alone and needs this guy right here to slip on in. Well, Tibbin, come on, get into the coffee shop here. How else is Bailey's gonna leave if you don't sit in this chair right here? See, look, Tibbin's chair. I just wrote it on there for you. That's your chair. It is. But a friend told me once, you gotta do what you gotta do. He must be a pretty cool guy. He is. What's next for us, Baileys? I don't know, Lua. I met some new people this week, including that supermodel. You knew? That girl in the corner told me. Yeah, including that supermodel. And how does that make you feel? Like a fool. What? He said a lot of things that I've been trying to avoid thinking about. A lot of truths. He was a bit like you know? Fucking may die. Alright, come on, Tiven. I'll hold here. We're not gonna move. Not gonna continue this dialogue until you get in. So, chat, how you doing tonight? Since we're held up by Tiven. How do I get that? Well, you got to get to Seattle, and then you go past Bill's Bar, and right next to Bill's Bar, there's a street. Like it's about like an alley size, but there's a car that keeps coming by, and you just walk inside that coffee shop that's there. Attitude-wise, you'd get along with him. Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarity breeds contempt. Ever heard that before? A lot. All right, give me about 12 hours. All right, I'll keep streaming. We'll be here 12 hours. A lot. From a certain hipster elf. And after listening to that guy, what's your stance on, us? I'm not sure, Bailey's. What about you yourself? Had any similar experiences this week? I have, in fact. You met a vampire, and I met a werewolf. What are the odds? What are the odds indeed? What did your werewolf say? Not much, to be honest. But he made a good point about the importance of family. Bailey's. I know I've been stubborn about you wanting me to make peace with my family. And I know that it's very important for you. But Freya said something that kind of hit me hard. What was it? I was just using you as an excuse to escape my family, when I actually want to do that anyway. For myself. You know me, Bailey's. I do. And you know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families. Which makes me an asshole, I guess. I get why you'd think that way, Lua. Blood is thicker than water. What should we do? Lua. Yes, Bailey's? Please let me leave my family. I'll try to get your family to accept me. That sounds like the easier thing to do after all. Except when it comes to my biological father, screw that guy. Yeah. From what I remember from what you told me, yeah. That sounds like the easier thing to do after all. Oh yeah, speaking of your parents, Tibbin, so you know how Facebook has the recommended friends or people you may know? Your mom and stepdad keep showing up in there like every time that it pops up on my Facebook. And I'm like, oh, I should add them. And then I'm like, no, that's a little weird because I've only ever talked to them like twice. And they probably don't know me under the name on there. Plus, if your mom still looks like you know who from you know when. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Tibbin. That all sounds... No. That sounds like the easier thing to do after all. But you'll lose your immortality. You'll be an outcast among other elves. I'm not going to, Tibbin. Relax. God, I wouldn't want you to be my stepson anyway. I'm kidding, Tibbin. Alright, I've been banned. You'll be an outcast among other elves. An outcast from a bunch of overly pretentious people. Sounds great. You'll live a long time, but you won't have the perfect health and perfect lives that the elven privilege. But it's not a perfect life without you. What if our relationship doesn't last? You'll have lost everything. You'll blame me. Lua, I will never blame you for anything. If we were talking about who I used to be, that guy would have blamed himself. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. But that won't happen with us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years. It made me a better person. So you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now, you're the most important part of my life. I don't need an immortal life. Because without you, it won't be a life worth living. Bailey's, I believe in you. Hey! They're back together! Tevin, he stole your girl. Also, so I'll tab really quick just to show you something. Let me jump over to, fuck this, I'm out by. Well, okay. So this is the Steam library page. It spoils what happens with them for you. So if you didn't play this game at all, it literally just tells you what's going to happen with them. So let's jump back. Lua, Bailey's. I feel like we're living in a soap opera. Look, I'm not a supporter of NTR. It seems so. So what's our plan? Tomorrow's Saturday. Are we going on a date? I'm going to my parents' place. Oh. And I want you to come with me. What? That's so sudden. Did you already have plans for tomorrow? Well, no. It's just, I'm not prepared to meet them. You'll be fine. You don't want to tell them about this first? It'll be alright. Well, they never forbade you from dating other races. They're not big fans of elves, that much is true. But you can prove them wrong. Okay, this could be a good first step. It is. It's set then. I don't know what will happen tomorrow, but we can think about it. And anything else. You might. I mean, you never know. He might sit there at family dinner, and the dad's like, oh, so Bailey's what? Do you know any jokes? He's like, yeah, what's the difference between a whore and a succubus? A succubus knows when to stop sucking. And then the dad's just like, you need to get the fuck out of here. See, you still got a chance. You just gotta wait outside Lua's home, or her parents' home. And anything else? Later? I'm with you on that. So, does that mean you don't mind me? I had my doubts, but now I'm sure. I can trust you. Lua, thank you. Are you still staying at Farron's house? Yeah. You're staying with me tonight. Huh? What about your roommate? She's away for the weekend. Taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night. Do you think either Aqua or Myrtle live with Lua? Because they've never been in at the same time in the course of the game, and considering what just happened the other day, one of those two has to live with her. And Faye's on our side, it seems. Hey, AC Poo. Yes. We're leaving. Thank you so much for keeping up with us this past week. The pleasure was mine. We're off then. See you. Thank you for coming. I wish her all the happiness. But screw Bailey's. That was pretty intense. Oh, you're back in real world. I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons I'm writing this story. So I have to see their struggle through till the end. It's important for writing, you know? That's cold. What? It's not like that. It's just that... Yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry. You look better than before, though. For now. I can't tell how I feel until it's done. And I don't... What? Okay, this is some... Holy fuck! Galahad? Or Gala? Oh, fuck. Okay, so... Tibin, do you know about Galahad's remedy? Like, why he was coming into the coffee shop asking me to make him his thing? Like, I know the combination because I already found it. Okay, so Galahad is a werewolf. Currently, he's in his fury mode. And... Okay, so this is Gala. He's a werewolf. He's also a hospital administrator. He kept coming in here because he wanted me to find his drink. We found it. It is called the Galahad, which, there it is, tea milk ginger. So We just have to make this for him now. Freya, get over here. This wolf? Is that him? I think so. Welcome, sir. Rawr. Well, it's a good thing they're doing voice acting. Are you crazy? You can't treat a werewolf in fury like a normal customer? Trust me. He must have his reasons for coming here. You can relax, sir. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe? Okay, so it's tea, milk, ginger. What am I doing? I already know this. I literally just said it 30 seconds ago. The Galahad. Serve it. Here's your... Okay, so... What the hell? My thoughts exactly, Freya. Is that really him? After seeing that reaction to the drink? 100%. So, Gala needed a remedy to calm himself down. He basically knew it was tea and ginger, but he didn't know what else. And so, you had a couple of chances to kind of serve him different combinations with it. I got lucky and got it on the second try. So that's why I knew about the Galahad. Well, whoever he is, this place survived. Thankfully, yes. But I think I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus. And I need to clean up some of the mess anyway. Good idea. Can you get back all right by yourself? I'll manage. Take care on your way back. You be careful too. See you tomorrow. See you. Yeah. So Gala is also friends with the vampire guy, Hyde, who I think you've seen. I think keyword. And he was the one that told Bailey's his gave Bailey's advice. Yeah, that was Gala. Coachella 2020's do's and don'ts. Do not be an alien in a spacesuit trying to breed with Earthlings. Yeah, that's the big werewolf dude who was friends with Hyde the vampire. Atlantic ambassadors in talk with fire immigration regarding immigration. Weirdenstein company criticized for unfair depictions of werewolves in their latest box office hit. Yeah, that's Gala. That's the vampire guy. He's friends with the vampire guy. Welcome. Oh shit. Freya. Good evening, Freya. Oh. Hi. When was the last time you slept? I still sleep like a normal person, you know. I slept for 6 hours. Last night? No, I slept for 6 hours this week. That's not healthy. Get some rest. Really. I can rest when it's done. That's stupid. Oh, shut up. So, what's your plan now? Now, as in right at this moment? I'm planning to go to the bathroom and wash my face. I need to make sure I don't look like a dead woman walking. After that, I'll continue writing. Freya? Oh well. You know where the bathroom is. Okay, I need something to drink now. Freya, you're unemployed. Don't waste your money on coffee shop drinks. That is so weird. Coming from the coffee shop owner. I know. You've been a regular here for years. If you only need the vibes of the place, just right here. No, I can't do that. You don't have any customers tonight. What would I do if this place went bankrupt? It won't happen. How can you be sure? Just take this tap water and go do your work, okay? But... See? There's a customer coming right now. So don't worry about me. Gala! Oh. Hi, Gala. What's wrong? I know you're a man of few words, but this is maybe pushing it a bit. Because I have enough money to save this restaurant for years right up my prison wallet. Oh, Timon, if only you knew how AC Poo really got his money. Freya, AC Poo, I'm truly very sorry for what happened yesterday. Gala? Hey, it's alright. No one got hurt, right? And the coffee shop's fine. Don't think about it too much, Gala. Like Freya said, no casualties and no problems with the coffee shop. Sucky, sucky, milky, milky. No, nothing like that. I just, well, I'm not going to say it on stream, but let's just say I'm an importer of fine quality goods from a certain region of Colombia that rhymes with toffee ream. I still need to redeem myself for the mess I made and the scare I gave you. I'm sure there's something I can do. Why don't you buy something for the lady here? I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Hey, what do you mean? Do you want anything to drink, Freya? No, it's alright, Gala. I insist. You don't have to. Please, accept it. At least it'll help me stop feeling so guilty. At least a little bit. Alright. I wouldn't mind a coffee. Not an espresso, mind you. Something with a little less of a kick. You know how to make a sugar and spice? The one with cinnamon? Yes. A cup of sugar and spice, please. Oof, okay. If I had to take a guess, sugar and spice is probably coffee, honey, cinnamon. Let's brew. Let's see what we get. Not a drop of everything nice. Hey, first try. I had no idea what it was going to be. Sugar and spice for the lady with the vices. Dabs. So my arms just instinctively, because I did it first try, just went up like I was on a roller coaster or like I was riding in Eddie Riggs' car. Hey, oh well, I won't complain. Sorry, got a text that I have to respond to really quick. Thank you, Gala. Don't mention it. Asipu, are you sure there's nothing I can do for you? You don't have to do anything, Gala, except become my toffee ream mule into the country. It's fine. But to be honest, I'm curious. What happened yesterday? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you usually stay indoors during the full moon, don't you? I usually do. But there was an emergency at the hospital yesterday. What kind of an emergency? You see, this alien was at Coachella and started breeding with too many people, and the hospital was really packed yesterday. Werewolf attack. After that announcement? The one saying that a replacement government issue Fury sedative would be available soon. Releasing that news on the day of the full moon was just stupid. So many restless werewolves came, asking about the sedative, which isn't ready yet. But the announcement said it wasn't ready, that it just was coming soon. You think people read the whole article? They only saw the headline or glanced at it at the news stall. Then they went straight to the hospital. I don't blame them, though. Yeah, you called it. Finding out that only publicly available sedative is dangerous? It's difficult for some people. I ended up having to explain it to dozens of werewolves. I even had to put some rogue werewolves in isolation rooms. Was that bad, huh? Yeah, to the point that we ran out of rooms to put them in. So, fun fact, Tibin. So Gala was a soldier And apparently he was a soldier from World War II until Vietnam. And during that time, that's when he met Hyde and became his bodyguard, and then became an administrator. Yeah, to the point we ran out of rooms to put them in. That's why at the end of my shift, I left immediately. Normally, I'd have asked a friend to lock me in one of our isolation rooms, of course. But I couldn't, so I rushed right back to my apartment. But it was too late. Thankfully, I was in this area, and I managed to force myself to come to your place. Kala, excuse me for asking this. Yes? But you didn't hurt anyone on the way here, right? As far as I remember, no. And I didn't see any blood on my clothes. That's good to hear. This might sound overly confident, considering what happened yesterday, but I have control to make sure I don't hurt anyone. As long as I have something to direct my fury towards. Usually, I end up destroying stuff around me. Or worst case, hurting myself. Despite all of that, I'm still glad that no one got hurt. Always looking for the positive side, aren't you? Just doing my job. Thanks, both of you. I really mean it. But please, if there's anything I can do to pay back, if there's anything I can do to help, please don't hesitate to ask me right away. Will do. In the meantime, can I order a drink? Sure, what are you having? The same as yesterday. Alright, so the Galahad, tea, ginger, milk. Nope, that wasn't it. Damn it. How did I screw that up? Was it because it's tea, milk, ginger, and I'm stupid. Right? Galahad? Yep, tea, milk, ginger. Yep, there's the Galahad. Here's your special brew. Thank you. The drink that saved me. Once again, thank you for helping me find this drink. By the way, Gala, now that you're 100% sure that that drink is your natural sedative, why don't you put some in a bottle and carry it with you everywhere? That's the plan. It has to be warm, though. I can use a vacuum flask, I suppose. I'll give it a try at next full moon. Don't worry, Freya. I'm going to stay at my place for the next full moon. I'm not taking any risks. Before I can make sure how effective that remedy is. Phew. Uh-oh. Who's coming in? What the... Rachel? What's going on? Do you know who Rachel is, Tibin? No. Okay, so Rachel is a pop star. Yes, she is an Echo. She's a Neko Mimi. She was in a girl group and then graduated into a solo career. Her dad. Okay, the easiest way to explain it is basically she's Haruka, except Neko, and she doesn't have a former Yakuza watching over her. What's going on? Ha! What else? Your father? Of course. What the hell was he thinking, coming backstage at Coachella? Just getting into an argument with my manager. Huh? Before we continue, Asipu, a cafe latte, please. Okay. How do I make that again? Cafe latte, coffee, milk. You need to head out? Alright, have a good night, Tibin. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. I will do that. Your cafe latte's ready. Night. Thanks. How did he manage to get backstage? He told security it was my father, and he messaged me about coming beforehand. Said he was just going to wish me luck. So I told him to let him in, of course. He's still my father. Things were nice at first. Then my manager came, and I don't know why he hates him so much. It's showbiz. I'm mature enough to know what's good or bad for me. What happened after that? Mr. Lester told the security guards to kick him out. He's still allowed in the festival area. I saw him in the crowds. Did the concert go well, at least? Oh yeah. Other than the arguments backstage, everything was great. I was the first one to play on the main stage. Usually, no one pays much attention to whoever's first. But there were thousands of people in the audience during my session. Nice. So you don't need to be at the event anymore after this? Not really. I did my stage time. And then there was this press conference after my show. After show press conference? Yeah, the pre-show was done yesterday. Today was a small one. There were almost a dozen journalists who wanted to interview me. So we decided just to do a mini conference. Good for you. You're totally back in the game, huh? I guess I am. Thanks to Mr. Lester. I would say it's because of you, but your manager's probably worked some of his influence too. So, why are you here? It's my dad, of course. I told him to come here this evening. We really need to set things straight. He needs to stop messing with my manager so much. And because this evening is the only time we can meet, I can't go to the party Mr. Lester is hosting. What party? He's hosting a party for the VIPs and artists he managed at the club in Belltown. Is it okay for you to go to the party without a guardian? I'm 18, remember? I'm an adult. Yeah, but you only can enter some clubs if you're 21. Not this time. Because Mr. Lester's my manager, it's his party. I'm not sure about that. It's true. No, I know you can do that by using his name, but I don't think he should do that with you. Why? I'm an adult. No, you're not, Rachel. Have you ever been to one of Mr. Lester's parties? Well, no. You have? Not personally. I've heard stories. What stories? He knows how to party. That's good then. That's not necessarily a good thing. Knowing how to party might mean something entirely else. I don't know what you're talking about. You'll find out, especially if you keep Lester on as your manager. Personally, I don't mind wild parties, but inviting an underage person to his party, that might be a bit too far. Welcome. Meow. What the hell? Oh no. Dad. What? Rachel, is that Mr. Hendry? Yes. Dad, what happened? Acey-poo, can you get him a cup of milk for him, please? Just milk? Just milk. Meow. Serve it. Here. Thank you. Dad, please hold on. Can somebody help me call an ambulance, please? They're on their way. I've contacted the hospital. Thank you. I've also contacted our Nekomimi expert personally. She's off shift right now, but she's also on the way. Thank you so much. I don't know what might have happened without your help. Don't mention it. Here they come. I'll go with you. Okay. Oh boy. That was really something, huh? Yeah. 2 days in a row. An emergency at your place. Well, at least some people think of your place as their go-to when they need help. You're right. It's not every day you look at things from the bright side. Ha! Well, I'm your I'm one of your coffee shop disciples, alright? So I kind of understand them. Hope Hendry's alright. Me too. At least he's in good hands now. What are your plans for the rest of the night? Well, that was pretty hectic, but I need to continue writing. Take your time and place, then. Will do. Sunday, October 4th, 2020. Fight broke out during Coachella, culprits in police custody. Despite the arrest, Coachella will go on. Police raid on private Coachella afterparty is the biggest drug and sex-related bust of the year. Welcome. Hey, Pop. Good evening, everyone. Welcome safe and sound tonight? So far, so good, officer. With the cop who's supposed to be watching this in area and hanging out in a coffee shop? I'm not so sure about that. Hey. I'm working right now. I just love multitasking, you know? That requires skill. Taking a break and working at the same time, you mean? You know it. That's an oxymoron. That's why I said it requires skill. Anyway, AC Poo. Really need an espresso to keep me awake tonight. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Serve it. An energetic espresso to keep our officer upright on patrol. You and your sense of humor. Your espressos are always out of this world. Definitely better than mine or my wife's. It's not a competition, officer. It is for her. She thought if she could make a better one, I'd stop coming to this place so often. That's not happening anytime soon. So, anything special today? Surprisingly, no. Gotta make sure this place is safe, though. What are you grinning about? I mean it. You were here the last 2 days, right? Yes, I was. Some crazy things happened here. And 2 days in a row. As if the gods were trying to give me first-hand experience. To use in my story. Still fretting over your story, eh? Well, the deadline for my draft is getting nearer. Oh yeah. How's it going? Quantity-wise? It's shaping up pretty well. Quality-wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident. Best of luck then. Do you have any updates about the last 2 days of chaos? For the werewolf case? I spoke to Gala about it. What? You're gonna arrest him? Some officers at the precinct were talking about it, but in the end, we agreed not to do it, because it really helped a lot that night. We asked the folks in the hospital, and some other people in the area. Without him, we'd have a lot more problems. He helped a lot, getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital. Too bad he couldn't lock himself up in time. Thankfully, he didn't hurt anyone. So, those who'd rather detain him can't do anything anyway. Phew. I'd be pretty mad at you if they did arrest him. Hey, being mad at me wouldn't solve anything. I know. What about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened? I'm not too sure myself. Most of it didn't happen around here. What? Yeah, it seems like it happened out near Coachella. That's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far, but he wouldn't be able to walk it, not in that state. So far, that's all I know. Oh, hey, it's Rachel. 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 Is Mr. Hendry alright? Before that, can I have a cup of hot chocolate? Dark? Alright, I believe it's chocolate powder. Chocolate. Okay. dark chocolate. Serve it. Your hot chocolate's ready. Thank you. Dad's gonna be fine. He woke up this afternoon. Thanks to Mr. Gala. Oh, awesome. That's awesome. I got an achievement, and I'm glad Mr. Henry's gonna be okay. He got help fast enough to stop things getting worse. He's doing okay then. It'll take a few days before he fully recovers, but no permanent injuries we need to worry about. That's good to hear. I know. But still, it's all because of me. Because I didn't listen to him. When all he wanted to do was protect me. Rachel, don't blame yourself for this. Please don't take offense. But is it okay for you to leave your father alone in the hospital? His friends are there at the moment. And I can't face being stuck in a room with a bunch of people I don't even know right now. Besides, I really need to get away for a bit. So I told Dad I'm going to visit Coffee Talk to get some fresh air. He's okay with that? He understands. He always does, I guess. Miss Rachel, what really happened that night? Dad got into a fight with some thugs. He heard them talking about me. Some very suggestive, perverted ways. Oh. He didn't like that, of course. So he morphed into his cat form and started a fight with the thugs. Why did he morph? Some people wouldn't see what his human form looked like and link him directly to me. Some cops went to the crime scene. They found some eyewitnesses to testify, and they managed to find the thugs. Are they fans of yours? No. It's even worse. They work for Mr. Lester. What? Oh boy. The reason why it didn't take long for the cops to find them was because they were already under arrest. Because the party went too far last night. Whoa. How did it all connect up? They're Mr. Lester's bodyguards. They were chilling after the show, having a pre-party before the big one. You know about guys in locker room talk, right? Yeah. Well, that's what they were doing. And I was the topic of discussion. Ugh. So there's that. I'm sorry to hear that. You were right about this party. I'm glad I wasn't there. Once again, I owe Dad for... Hey, it's okay. The most important thing right now is that you're safe. And your dad made it through. I should have listened to him. He might be out of touch, but he's still way more experienced than me. And he's my father. I wish Mom was here. She'd know what to do. She'd know what to say when Dad's recovered. You know what? I'm sure you'll know what to do. You're an adult, remember? But I don't know. All I know is I have to be there for him when... That's it. That's all you have to do. It might be weird to hear about something coming from Freya, but she is right. Be there when he needs you, Rachel. And whenever you need a breath of fresh air, you can come here and relax for a while. Guys, thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'll go back to the hospital now. Thank you for the update, Miss Rachel. I wish your father a speedy recovery. Thank you, AC Poo. Man, what a weekend. Pretty crazy, I know. Anyway, I've got to continue my patrol. It's been a pretty weird weekend. But overall, things are still safe around here. Even with that, never let your guard down, okay? No problem, officer. Thank you for checking up on us, Officer Georgie. Okay then, see you. Are you going to leave as well, Freya? I don't think so. I've had enough rest. And I have stories to write. You're not tired? Definitely not. In fact, I think I can get it done today. Alright. I won't bother you then. No, you're never a bother. Besides, this whole book project would never have existed without this place. And you. So, thank you. The pleasure was mine. Now, I'm sure you wouldn't mind... Now, I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time on chit-chat. You've got a book to finish. No problem, boss. Le menthol. Two weeks later. Coachella Festival proves to be a major boost for Seattle tourism. More women have spoken out and claimed Morris Lester lied. Initial reports indicate possible herpes outbreak at Coachella. Hello! You're finally here. Hey, y'all. Hey, yo, hi, Freya. Huh, someone's feeling happy today. Of course. Did they... They approved it. We're so happy for you. Congrats. Oh my. Do you know how happy I am? Judging from your expression, I'd say somewhere between ecstatically and rapturously. You're goddamn right. Oh my god, oh my god. How did they react to the draft? To be honest, they're not that excited about the story itself. A story with an unhappy ending, huh? That's what they said. But at this point, I don't really care. As long as they publish it. I'm content with that. Anyway, whatever happens with the book now, I can take things a little slower. Because they gave me a year to finish it. With a feedback session every month. Sounds professional enough. Of course. They are the biggest publisher around. Enough about me. How's the coffee shop been doing? It's been great. We've had a lot of new customers lately. And some old-timers, of course. I heard Hyde's back from his trip to Korea. Yeah. He brought us some gifts back. He didn't get anything for me? I'm not sure. But he did say he always gives gifts directly. Gift giving the old-fashioned way, huh? How about you? Things are great. Last time I saw you was before your mini break. Yes, we decided to go to Coachella. Wow. That event was a mess. Yeah, 3 hours at a festival was enough for us. So where did you go after that? We ended up in Port Townsend. How was it? I enjoyed it. Never knew a historical trip could be fun. Oh yeah, I saw your new profile pic, Aqua. You both look so cute. Oh man. Let's check Tomodachi Chill. Where's Aqua? Where is she? Aw, look at the two. So cute. And let's see, there's Aqua. Aw, even more cute. Thanks. Was that taken during your vacation? No. It was at Max. They had a Japanese-style photo booth there. So I forced her to take a picture together. You were at Max too, Myrtle? Yeah. I helped out a lot. I helped her out with the... If I can read tonight, I can finish this game. I helped her out a bit with the booth. Thank you. You don't have to keep thanking me. By the way, have any of you heard from Neil? No, not me. They did send 2 postcards to the coffee shop. Really? Yeah, one's from Coachella. That's not even that far away. Why send a postcard? Hard to tell with them. What about the second one? It's from New York. What? What are they doing in New York? Beats me. Working on their mission, maybe. Yeah, probably. They'd stand more of a chance there. Anyway, guys, we're leaving for the night. Oh, come on. So soon? We were here for hours before you arrived, and we need to work tomorrow. Fair enough. Take care on your way, then. Good luck with the novel. Thanks. See ya, AC Poo. See you around. They look happier than when I first met them. They do. It's not that easy to find someone you can be comfortable with in such a short amount of time. Yeah. Anyway. Sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring you, Baileys. No worries. I don't feel ignored at all. Are you here by yourself tonight? No, I'm waiting for Lua. She has some work to do. This late at night? Yeah. She's been doing the overtime for the past few days. How are the two of you doing? Things have been great. In fact, after 10 years together, we're finally moving in together next month. Wow, congrats. But I thought Lua lived with her flatmate. We're moving to a new place. She got promoted recently, and her company's providing her with an apartment. Wow, she must be a really big deal in her office. Well, she definitely earns more than me. That's not saying much, Bailey's. You shouldn't say that to a fellow freelancer. Oh, here she comes. Bailey's, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect it to take so long. I thought it would be done by... Honey, it's alright. Freya and Aceypoo have been keeping me company anyway. Oh, hey Freya. And Aceypoo? Sorry for barging in without saying hi. How's it going? I would say things are great, but not as great as you two lovebirds. You told her already? Only about the moving in part. As you've heard, we're going to move in together next month. Where is it? Not far. I mean, the company provided the place, so they want to cut my commute cost as much as possible. That's thoughtful of them. It means they don't need to reimburse my taxi fees when I'm working overtime. Oh, yeah, that too. It also means we get to visit this place more often. That's a good point. We owe this coffee shop a lot anyway. Don't mention it. I have a question for both of you. The last time we met, I believe you were going to introduce Bailey's to your parents. How did it go? Man, your father didn't kill me at least. Well, at least Papa let you eat lunch with us. That's rare, you know. I know. And at least they didn't say no, which means a lot, I guess. It was a good start. It definitely was. It was definitely a good start. Anyway, Bailey's, we need to go now, or we'll miss the intro again. You folks going somewhere? Yeah, we're going to watch the midnight screening of Full Metal Conflict. I didn't take you for someone who likes FMC, Lua. I don't, but this guy loves it. Hey, you always enjoyed watching me play the game. I enjoyed watching you, not the game. Too bad I didn't introduce you to Myrtle just now, Bailey's. She worked on the game. Really? Oh well, I'll be visiting this place more often. Probably meet her again one of these days. You probably will. Now go, you lovebirds. You don't want to miss the movie. Alright, catch up with you later, Freya. Bye, Aceypoo. Enjoy the movie. There they go. I'm so happy for them. They've still got a long way to go, and probably a lot of obstacles in their path. But they're moving forward. Yes. How will you write their story? As it is. It's beautiful enough. And it has enough drama. That's one way to put it. Anyway. What's that look for? You haven't told me about any of our other friends here. How are they doing? You only skipped coming for 10 days. What do you expect? Come on. They played an important part in my writing process, remember? Well, there's some updates about the regulars. Tell me. Where should we start? Uh-oh. Let's see what happens. What's happening? Lua visits this place more often now that they live nearby. The last time they came, they were talking about catering and venues. Hyde returned from his trip to Korea and brought gifts, some of them more special than others. He said he's considering moving back to Seattle if his agency allows it. Aqua continues her work with the university. She's still working on small indie games. The difference is she's not alone now. Neil... The only news about them are the 2 postcards they sent me. Rachel is back at the recording studio preparing for her first solo album. She's found a new manager, someone who made the news as a legend coming back to the industry. And finally, Freya, she finished her book, got published, and has some signing sessions. Sadly, the book didn't sell very well. She still visits regularly now, though. And that is Coffee Talk. Man. So one thing about talking this much for a game is it wears out my voice. And considering that I don't talk all that much, it's really kind of interesting to be doing these streams, and talking about, the different characters and making jokes with the chat and everything. So, but anyway, yeah, that was Coffee Talk. If I had to give it a score, I would probably give it, an 8 out of 10. The only reason I give it an 8 out of 10 is there's a few things I feel like that could have been done better. Like, I feel like there could have been more with the actual brewing of, wow, some of those names. The development cats are Bailey's and Lua. That's pretty cool. Where was I? Some of the brewing elements could have been expanded a little bit, just by adding like extra things, or even allowing more experimentation with them. Like, I know that like you can trash up to 5 different drinks, but it's still only like 5 times you get to mess around. I also feel that there should have been a little bit more focus on like Georgie, because I feel like he could have done a lot of cool stuff with the game, since he is a cop. Like, he could have came in during the gala thing and been, "Aw, and me? Thank you, game devs." Oh man, now I feel really bad that I'm pointing out my thoughts on this game when you're thanking me for playing. Oh, okay, so here we go. Welcome. Hello, AC Poo. Good evening, sir. Have we met before? I'm sure this is your first time here. Of course I've been here. In fact, I've worked here before. What? Wait. No way. Is that really you? It's been a while. You've changed. A bit too much. I've learned a lot about how to live with your people since then. I assume it was a success then? Multiple successes. What's with the new look then? Just trying to blend in. Seems like an Earthling immigration agency is after me. Now that you mention it, somebody did visit this place looking for you. When was it? Not long after your second visit here. Was he the bald guy in a suit? Yes. That FIR agent? You've seen him? Yes. Thankfully, I've changed my appearance since then. By the way, you can drop the act in front of me. So, you finally noticed? To think that such power can be born from our kind. You're good with your act, though. Took a few tries, but there are some timelines where I forgot to pretend that I don't have some knowledge of certain stuff. Interesting. Now I'm curious to know about those mistakes. Well, it happened a few times. First, when Freya told me about her meeting in the elevator. Then, it was the first time Rachel visited this place. And the last one involved you on your second visit. Huh? Oh, and there was another one right after Freya got her draft approved. Can you show it to me? Assuming you know how I communicate with my kind. Never tried it, but let's see. You beat the main story of the game, but you haven't seen everything yet. So that is the ending. So later on down the line, I will come back to this and do the actual true ending. But considering that I am kind of tired for tonight, and this is just my first playthrough, I kind of want to have more time to digest it and kind of enjoy the ending. But yeah, to finish up what I was saying, I feel like Georgie could have done a lot more. He could have been interesting to have during the Gala werewolf thing scene, and also interesting to have during the Hendry finding out about Hendry being attacked. Like both of those would have been really cool. It also would have been cool to have the ability to kind of edit the cafe, just like kind of add in that touch. But other than that, this game definitely is an 8 out of 10 for me. I do recommend playing it. I do recommend enjoying it. And like I said on the first stream, I just took a random chance on this game just because it looked cool, and I bought it and fell in love with it. It's just so much fun, and it's just an interesting game and an interesting concept. So anyway, I want to say thank you guys. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for enjoying this game with me. And I will be back Saturday with some more Brutal Legend. See ya. I love you.